Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 14th to the 19th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're both linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. Now, if you are sensitive to sound, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Cancer. There we go. I said Sagittarius. I don't know why. All right, Cancer. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides. All right. So at the heart of everything here, the current situation, is the Eight of Swords. Okay, a worry, a doubt, a fear, overthinking, overanalyzing, like the brain is going a mile a minute. Calm. Calm is going to be very important. Okay. Now, there can be some anxiety that has happened. Okay. For whomever needs to hear it. Now, you all know that I suffered a concussion. That was actually really intense and a lot more impactful than I ever thought it would be. And if you have suffered a concussion or anything like that, again, I'm not a doctor. This is just my own personal experience. Or you have this severe anxiety after some sort of trauma to the body, I would definitely recommend the Gonstead chiropractic technique, like looking up a Gonstead or just Googling it, looking up here on YouTube. There's a person who practices that. It's the way I got introduced to it. That I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Why does it keep coming up on my feed? And then I found a practitioner that's by me. And it has been life-changing. Like, seriously, I feel like I've gotten factory reset, like back to my old self again after that trauma has happened. So if you are looking for something like that and you're like, I don't know, this anxiety happened around this time and it was, something physical happened to you and the anxiety came, I definitely recommend that. And again, that's just a personal experience that has helped me tremendously. And I feel like shouting it from the rooftops for everybody because it has so transformed me. It's so helped me. So here with the Eight of Swords, it's overthinking, it's overanalyzing, it's chaos, it's worry, it's fear. So just know that that's the current situation. It's like, okay, I'm just worried. And then the challenge here, okay, you're juggling too much. You can also be overloaded. Like, again, your body can be like you can find that you're kind of hunched over, you're not standing that straight or something like that. Again, a trauma to the body. So there's somebody who's listening who needs to hear that. So I'm just putting that out there. With the 10 of Wands, you're carrying too much. You're taking on too much. And that's what's causing the worry, the doubt, the fear, because you're saying, oh no, I can do this. Oh no, I can do it. And yeah, you can. Like, it's not saying that you can't do it. Should you do it? It's going to be a completely different thing. Should you take on everybody's worries, doubts, and fears? Should you try to help everyone? Should you be saying to people, who are falling behind. Oh, don't worry, I got this, I got this, I got this, so that you don't have a moment to yourself. No, stop that. Stop that right here, right now, because that's what you're doing. Also, there's a sense here, Cancer, of like, oh no, I can keep on going. I can keep on adding things. No, you can't. You have to actually release things and say, nope, not doing that. That's going to be really important. Where we need to focus is love. This is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy, May 21st to June 20th. So if we're born on the cusp with Gemini, if we have Gemini in our chart, it comes through very powerfully. But this is also embracing love and duality. This is also embracing whimsy, asking questions, fluttering around. And I know that sounds silly to say fluttering around, Cancer, but it's very much like going from flower to flower, looking at things, taking in the beauties, just soaking it in, and then moving on, then moving forward, then going forward. And it doesn't have to be too deep. Okay, because Cancer, we kind of like things to be deep and emotional and have that depth to it. But here, it doesn't have to be that deep. It can be just fun and almost childlike and carefree and whimsical. Kind of like, I'm getting cotton candy vibes. So just putting that out there. It moves us then to what we are leaving behind. And this is the Two of Cups. We're leaving behind a healing. And that's very interesting. It's like a time of healing. But it's also, you were made to slow down. Like you were given the worry and the fear, because it was made for you to slow down and start to see where the cracks were, like start to see where to heal. And this can also be that you start to learn from a Gemini, a Gemini, or somebody who has two very distinct passions in their life, like two very distinct ways of doing things. I'm getting Jekyll and Hyde, but it's not like Jekyll and Hyde. It's not spooky. It's not scary. It is a sense of like people see one face and then, only other people get to see another face of them, another side of them. And it's them following their bliss and their joy. Again, it's raising their energy vibration. So it's not evil like Jekyll and Hyde. It's very loving and lovely and just joyous. So it's something that if people knew it, they'd be like, oh, wow, I didn't know you did this. Like, oh, wow, I thought you were so much more, it's like so much more serious. So just being aware. It moves us then to our strength, which is the Seven of Cups. And that's our dreams coming forward. That's also, being able to look at things from many different angles, many different ways, being inspired, being tenacious, really moving forward towards our dreams and what we desire. It's like we're learning how to dream again, and we're learning how to believe in our dreams again. And it brings us then to our near future, which is another 7, which is a truth number. 7 is a truth number. So we're having truths come forward. And we can also be called out on things during this week, which is going to frustrate us, Cancer, because you can have somebody standing right next to you saying a bold-faced lie, like something that is so untrue, you cannot even believe that people are buying it, right? And you can say something like, oh, it's white instead of cream, and people will jump down your throat, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This doesn't even make sense. So just be aware of that, because that's going to get annoying fast. With the 7 of Wands, the near future is knowing what you stand for, knowing what you stand up for, where that energy is, what you're going to put your time and your effort into, right? Because before it was almost like I'm fighting everything, right? The worry, the doubt, the fear, I'm fighting everything. And now it's like, no, I know what I'm fighting. I know what I need to defend, and everything else can wait for my attention. The advice is the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a sense of whimsy around money. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Whimsy around money, which there's the sense of asking questions, diving deeper into things, learning things, starting new things, having a lot of pots on the stove. And even though Spirit has said, like, scale it back, right? Scale it back. But scale it back with what you're doing for everybody else. Also scale it back because there's only so many hours in a day. But you're going to be curious about certain things. You're going to be, wanting to open up certain doors. And here with the Page of Pentacles, they can actually be really prosperous for you to be like, oh, well, I want to learn XYZ, or I've always been dreaming about, XYZ. And again, the dreams come forward, the passion comes forward, and you are inspired. So that's going to be really cool. You are also going to have somebody around you who has a very youthful energy. They can be young. This could be a young person, but this could also be somebody who has an exuberant energy to them where like you learn their age and you're like, no, I thought you were so much younger, because their energy is young. The way they move is young. The way they, interact with the world isn't burdened, isn't like all the joy has gone. And I know that sounds a sad way to say that that's how people, when they get older, but yeah, like we go through disappointments, we go through blow after blow, and a lot of times, a lot of people stop dreaming. And it's like, no, don't. This is a young energy around prosperity, around success, around like, well, if that fails, go after this. And look at that and look at this differently. But don't stop. Don't stop. And it brings us then to the environment, which is Libra energy. It's justice. It's finding the balance. And that's what you're going to be doing during this week, is finding your balance, but also being just and fair, not to everybody else, because you've already done that, right? You've already bent over backwards to be just and fair to everybody else. Now you're learning how to be just and fair to yourself. So a balance, an insight, a greater understanding, the justice moving you forward. And this can also be like the environment. There could be a Libra that is playing a powerful role, time frame September 23rd to October 22nd, or something that you're building towards this time. Our hopes and our fears are the Three of Cups. It's the people who celebrate us. We want the people who celebrate us around us. That energy raising our vibration, raising us forward, to surround ourselves with all the good people. And then our fear is that we're constantly going to be trying to please people who are never satisfied. We can't ever please them. And we get frustrated because Cancer, we try so hard, but we cannot heal everyone. And that is also something that we're leaving behind, the sense of like, I need to heal. I need to heal these people. And you cannot heal those who do not want to be healed. And it moves us then to the outcome. Another 3, divinity is with us. Spirit, however you see God, source, spirit, the universe, right, is with us and moving us forward. You're going to see that doors start opening up, that there's this, moving in and out of communication, deeper understanding. Again, doors open. You see things differently. You're being called towards more, but also you're getting out there more. You're going to see yourself going, exploring, and people contacting you like out of the blue that you're like, wow, I haven't talked to you in years, nigh on decades. And now you're contacting me. So that's going to be really interesting. Doors open this week. You start to see things in a different light. You get contacted by people you haven't heard from in like so long. And it's almost like, wow, I can do this. Like, wow, okay, this is cool. And it changes things for you. It really does change things for you. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And you are going to be shocked, like with the people you hear from, like with the people who like, slide into your DMs kind of thing. It's like, whoa, what is this? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the magpie. And it says, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what is no longer needed. And that is so true. You're letting go of what has become baggage. And it's just like, no. I just see, it's like, okay, so you know how sloths, they move so slow, they grow moss on them? And it's just almost like you had moss growing on you. And it's not that you're moving slow, but it was almost like a stillness of energy, of energy. And now you're shaking it off. And it's like, oh no, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with this. And all the moss just falls to the ground. It moves us then to your chakra message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Grounding. Yeah. Earth star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We're grounding ourselves. We are seeing how we need to be nurtured. We're seeing how we take care of us, right? Really embracing our roots. And then our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Ooh. The Prince of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is wanting to go too fast. This is also a person who's like, well, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. They don't think things through. And you can get caught up in this. Like, they have a really good sales pitch, right? But they haven't thought it through. So it's not going to reap the benefit that they think it is, or that you think it is. Or also, and in addition, they want you to do all the work. And it's like, well, wait a minute. What the heck is that? So just remember, they have a really good sales pitch, a really good way of doing it. I don't think they have really very good, like, long-term sticking with it. But this is also going to be a person who expects you to do most of the work, and you're not going to, because remember, you're lightening the load. No. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the crow. It says, universal law and truth are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yeah. Embrace it. Embrace it. You're seeing things differently. You're connecting with spirit. Doors are opening. And it's like, okay, trust and leap. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is forgiveness. Forgive yourself. The heart chakra. It's like, let it go. Like Elsa said, let it go. Build a castle in the snow. Like, just go after what it is that you want and make it spectacular. But also slow it down and see what it is that you want, not like what it is that we're afraid of. So we're going to go this route, or how it is that we're trying to hold on to certain things. See what it is that you want. Open up your heart. Forgive yourself for failures, doubts, fears, heartbreaks, pains, disappointments, and then let yourself shine, because it's time. It's way past time. It moves us then to our other energy to be mindful of. This is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Time frame is October 23rd to November 21st. And these are secrets. Like, be mindful of somebody who is very secretive. You would describe them as a snake in the grass, or somebody has described them as a snake in the grass. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. That's how my grandma used to describe people. My mom does. Like, she's like, oh, snake in the grass, type of thing. I'm just hearing that, snake in the grass, snake in the grass. They're not what they seem, and they strike when they think they got you. So yeah, when they think you're vulnerable. So just be mindful about that. When you've let your guard down, they strike. And then we have our subconscious tarot message, and this is the Emperor. This is what you are becoming. You are becoming the Emperor. I know this is Aries energy, time frame March 21st to April 19th. This is also a connection with somebody on the other side who is like, hey, listen, it's time to be bold. It's time to go after what it is that you want. And it's time to be fierce, like a lion. And this is a lion head in finery, right? Armor, gauntlet, holding a sword. It's like, this is intense. This is fierce, and this is what we are. We are intense, we are fierce, we are embracing our masculine energy, and we are saying, this is what I'm going after. I'm not apologizing. I am winning. Finish. All right. All right, Cancer, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.